welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would take you guys on a tour of my kitchen cabinets and my kitchen drawers and how I keep everything organized inside my kitchen. Organization in my kitchen or in my home is a huge priority for me. I like to have things in their right places. That way I know where they're at when I need to use them, and if anybody's asking where anything is at, I know exactly what drawer it's in and where to tell them to find it. So let's go ahead and get started, and you guys can come along with me and I will show you guys a sneak peek into my kitchen organization. Okay, we're going to start by walking into the kitchen first from the family room, and this is my kitchen from this view. And we're going to start with the cabinet on the very first side on the right hand side. This is my junk drawer, and everybody has a junk drawer at their house, I'm assuming. But this is how I keep it organized. I mean, this isn't like, you know, Taj Mahal organization, but this is just how we keep some things organized. We have pens, you know, lighters, markers, or excuse me, scissors, flashlight, garage door openers, paper, checkbook, stuff like that, keys, another flashlight, keys, extra change, batteries. I mean, it really needs to be cleaned out and organized a little bit better because I kind of have things just thrown here and there. But for the most part, this is the junk drawer, and this is where all of this stuff goes. Then in the next drawer, we have all of my little other products that I use here. My oven bags, slow cooker bags, plastic storage bags, foil, plastic bags, more tin foil. I have parchment paper back here, more oven bag. Oh, that's empty, so we'll toss that. More oven bags back here, and then I keep my extra little sponges for my sink, my wash, little scrub brush, and then I have more parchment paper back there. That's what's in this drawer. Then in this drawer, this is where I keep like our oven mitts and our gloves to pull out hot things from the oven. I have my plugs here for my, you know, pancake, what is that thing called? I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, I have that in here. I have this for my deep fryer, and then I have my apple core down in here. And then in the back here, I have two small spatulas. I have a, you know, spreading spatula. I have my scooper, and I have a garlic press back there. I have another garlic press right here with two other bigger spatulas that I can't exactly keep, you know, in my spatula container up there. But anyway, so that's what that is. And then I have some toothpicks down here that kind of fell out of its box, so I just sit them in here. And these are for my mixer. And this container, or this storage unit, I picked up probably at like TJ Maxx or something for like $8.99. I'm not really sure, but then you can get these at any local Walmart or whatever. But this is that drawer. And then we're going to go back over here, and we're going to start with this cabinet. Now, I have organized or tried to get this part straightened out, but it just kind of seems to get like the throw all in here, especially this part right here. But anyway, so this is just kind of like our throw all area. We have mints back there, and just lens cleaning wipes, and just coupon books in here. I have a candle that I need to give my friend, extra gum, candle stuff. My cookbooks are right there, another cookbook up there, and then this is where I store some of my Christmas dishware or dinnerware. My glasses are up there, some more bowls and stuff are up there, and then this is also where I keep my flour and my cocoa mixes and cornmeal, my brown sugar, the toothpick box that was dumped out, more cupcake mix. I keep my mixer here with some more mix there, and I keep all of my measuring cups right here, more mix back there, and then this is just a butter dish that I use sometimes, so I just kind of have that stored in there as well. But that is what this cabinet looks like. And then over here in this cabinet, these two were kind of like semi-organized, but as we keep using it and just kind of tossing it back up there, it kind of like loses its organization. But for the most part, I kind of keep this really organized back in here. These are all my spices that I use, and as you can see, I use one of those stackable, expandable 3-tier shelves. You can just probably pick one of those up at Walmart or Target. But anyway, it just kind of helps keep things all lined up, and I can see things a little clearer, especially when all of the labels are turned forward. These two, I really need to work on those, so that's something that I need to do. Checklist, must work on those. But this is where I keep all of my spices and stuff. Then over here on the counter is where I keep all of my spatulas that are easy to grab when we're cooking, because the stove is right here. I have some garlic in here that I like to press if I need to. I have some Colvita extra virgin olive oil, and then this is where I keep more of my olive oils and some of my red wine vinegar, my salt and pepper here, and some toothpicks. And then this is my stove area. Over here is where I keep my knives. I keep my toaster here, and then this is where we keep our bread. And for some reason, Brian just decided to throw a bag of cereal there. But anyway, this is where we keep the bread. Over here in this cabinet, this is where I keep paper plates, our plastic bowls, glass and dinnerware up here. Some of these things are in the dishwasher right now. That's why this doesn't look, full. And then same with my glassware. I have glasses and stuff up there, glasses here, and then plastic cups and stuff right here. Again, these are just like a free-for-all, but they definitely are organized, and I keep them upside down to keep any of the dust out. But that is what this cabinet looks like. Next, we have the drawer that is to the left of the stove. And this is where I keep all of our silverware. So I keep this silverware in this organizational little wooden, separator. And then I keep all of our larger knives inside. Oops. I have a runaway knife. So I keep all of the larger knives inside this container. Again, another little purchase probably from TJ Maxx. And then I have a knife sharpener in here as well. So that's where I keep those. Then right in here is where I keep just my can openers, ice cream scoops, measuring cups, measuring spoons, and clips to clip bags together. Another thing for our toaster when we're trying to pull the toast out. We can't when it's too hot. So that's that drawer. Then down here is where I keep my, there it is, my griddle. That's what I was trying to say earlier. But this is where I keep my griddle, my protector thing that I keep on my fry pans. That way I don't get grease all over the place. I have my stoneware up here, a lot more stoneware up there, and my muffin tins and stuff. And then right here is where I keep my cooling rack, more of my stoneware, 2 cutting boards, and then my mini muffin. And then my fry pans down there. So that's this cabinet. And we're gonna go back over here to the right of my stove. And this is where I keep my pans and all of my lids, which my lids aren't very organized, but they don't really stay inside the organizer thing. But this is what my pans look like. And again, I have some in the dishwasher. But anyway, that's where those stay. Right here, I keep my oven mitts hanging inside my cabinet right here. These need to be changed out. I just haven't changed them out yet, but anyway, these are where I keep my oven mitts, easy and handy for when I am at the stove. Then over here on this side, right underneath the junk drawer, I'm back over here in this section. This is where I kind of keep some of my leftover stuff, things that I'm not using to decorate with right now, like all my little roosters and stuff I keep in here. I keep this pitcher in here because if I need to grab it really quick, I can. Some of this stuff is just bigger and larger, like bowls for serving for when we have parties. But this is where I keep a lot of that stuff. My iced tea maker, these bowls I use all the time. This is what I mix my cookie doughs in or whatnot whenever I'm baking. More cooling racks over here. As you can see, this is just kind of like a hodgepodge of a bunch of things that I just kind of keep in storage over in this cabinet because these are my larger things and this cabinet is rather large, so it holds them rather well. Then moving on to over here in these drawers, this is where I keep my dish towels and my dish rags in these two drawers. And I do tend to swap out a lot of my dish towels per the season. Some of these are still left over from Valentine's, but as you can see, I have like St. Patrick's Day ones here. I have some spring ones in here as well. But I try to switch them out per the season. More of my St. Patrick's Day ones down there. But anyway, these are all of my dish towels, dish rags. Down here is where I keep my crock pots, my deep fryer, and my 2 other crock pots up there. And then down here is where I keep some more of my storage stuff, things that I use for parties or cookouts or whatever, or for entertaining. I have a lot of my water jugs down here because these are tall and they don't fit in the cabinets. But this goes really far back in there so you guys can see that I have a lot of things stored in there. Again, lots of things that are long and that don't fit in a normal cabinet. They fit perfectly in this one because it's very long and it's deep, and a lot of my serving trays fit perfectly inside this cabinet. Then over here is where I keep all of our coffee and our tea and my Keurig. I keep my flour, my sugar, and my coffee over there in the corner. Then over here in this cabinet, I keep all of our medications. Over here in this cabinet, some extra cups up there, extra meds up there that, you know, when you buy one, you get one free. So I keep all that stuff up there. So yes, we keep the Disney Park mugs or cups because Brian likes to reuse those when we go back and get coffee instead of continuing to pay for them over and over again. Don't judge us, we just like to do it. But anyway, then over here in this cabinet, this is where I keep all of our coffee mugs, and I need to take this one out because it's Valentine's. This is where we keep our coffee, sugars, coffee, whatever these things are, bags. I have hot cocoa in here. We have teas, coffee, and teas. That is where I keep all of this stuff. And of course, a collection of all of my coffee mugs. Then over here in my corner cabinet, I keep a lot of just things that I utilize often, but not often enough. Up there is like a veggie tray from Pampered Chef. I have my tall cups up here, more of my tall cups here, this wine glass because it doesn't fit anyplace else. This is a big, huge bowl right here that I serve like dinner rolls and stuff in when we have parties or dinners for Christmas or Thanksgiving. This fits perfectly up here. And then I have all of my like smaller dishes and stuff in here. A small cheese grater, all of my like, baking stuff in here, baking bowls, all kinds of little things you could possibly think of I have in there. Then over here, let's see, this is underneath the sink, which I need to throw this away. Let's throw this away, and then this little piece of paper little runaway piece of paper. This is where I keep my garbage. And then over here is where I keep a lot of my kitchen supplies, my mopping stuff, dishwashing soap, dish soap, my little drying towel there, Cascade stuff, just extra stuff and cleaning stuff to clean my microwave, stuff to clean my cabinets, my counters, my stove, etc., etc., etc. I keep my Swiffer wipes in here because it's a lot easier just to grab my Swiffer wipes in here when I'm going to Swiffer my floors, because that stuff is it leaks and it's very, very wet and moist. So I kind of tend to hold it over my sink, that way it doesn't get all over the place. But that is what I keep in there. And of course, this is my dishwasher. Then up above here is where I keep all of my like big bowls, baking bowls, serving bowls, etc., etc. This is like my graters or my strainers. I have a small strainer here, and then my larger strainer is underneath there. These are just, again, serving bowls, popcorn bowl, baking bowls, what I cook, cornbread in, brownies in, etc. Serving bowls, all that type of stuff. All those are up there. Then onto this drawer. This is where I keep a lot of my like larger utensils. I have my rolling pin back there. This is like an opener for cans or something. If you can't get jars or cans open, this is what it's used for. I have some hot pot, you know, things back here for hot pots, so it doesn't ruin my tables or my countertops. I have my pizza cutter here. I have this little fancy thing from Pampered Chef here. More hot pots down here. I keep my extra decorative straws in here. These are serving spoons, spreaders, that type of thing in here. More serving spoons. And then my whisks I keep in here as well because these fit perfectly right there. Then moving on to my island, because I've been able to utilize this island for a lot of things. This is where we keep our corn holders, because Brian loves corn holders. So this is where I store my corn holders. This is a hot plate. So you just sit it on the counter again, so like nothing gets hot or ruins your counter. It's just like a rubber trivet mat. And so I keep this in here because it rolls up real nice and fits back there. These are like salad tongs. Those are for when we have salads and stuff. This is my meat cutter or meat slicer. I have that in there. And then over here in this drawer, whoops, I have some more of my longer tongs. I have like, what are these things called? Chinese, whatever. What are these things called? Can't think of them. Anyway, just longer spoons and stuff that I can't put anyplace else. I keep some of our longer straws in here, some lids to some of our Tervis cups. This is my little thingy to my Ninja. So that's what I keep in here. Then down here in this is where I keep my mason jars and my Ninja. I keep my, whatever this thing is. I don't know, I cooked my turkey in it. Can't think of what it is right now. And then my big muffin tin I keep in here as well. That was like sitting over there, so I don't know why it like fell over, but it did. But anyway, that's that. And I think that is it, my friends. I think I've showed you through all of my kitchen cabinets. This is a view of my kitchen this way from my windows back here. And then of course there is my pantry. And let me know if you guys are interested in seeing my pantry, and I will take you guys on a tour of my pantry if that is something that you guys are interested in. So please leave a comment below and let me know that. But thanks guys for you know, going on this little tour with me today through my kitchen. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys enjoyed these little tours of my house. If so, then I will continue to do more as I think of some to do. But go ahead and subscribe if you are new to my channel, and share this with a friend who you think might like it as well. And give this a big, huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!